This week on Borderless 6, it's story time. And I've thought long and hard about the type of story I want to tell you. I dabbled with fabricating something entirely, and I even thought it might be fun to have one of my own characters tell their story. But then I thought of an interesting story that once happened to me. Now, while this story may on the surface seem sad and a little scary, looking back on it now, the entire situation seems ridiculous to me. Now, considering this is a real story and I don't want to humiliate people involved, I am going to keep their identities secret by just calling them E and T. E was one of my best friends in high school, and T was the girl who you'll find out later what she did. Let's get into the story, shall we? It all started with a text message. My friend received a text message saying something along the lines of, "Could you ask Laura if she dubbed me in? And if she says no, tell her I'm gonna kill her if she doesn't own up." Needless to say, that "I'm gonna kill her" comment had me a little freaked out, and that would be an understatement. Now, a few days earlier, I was sitting in a classroom with my friend and we were studying. T and her friends entered the same classroom. They were all loud and boisterous and they were just really annoying me, and T was drawing on the tables, graffitiing and such. I was consistently looking over because they were distracting me from my work. Nothing more than that. That's my thought process is, I want you to get out, like now. Just leave. You're being disruptive and annoying. I want you to leave. E then asked if I would support her in going to the assistant principal to inform them about who was graffitiing, because we knew that they were trying to figure out who was tagging the entire school. And since we knew who it was now, she wanted to let them know. I want to make it clear that it wasn't my idea. I didn't even say anything in this little meeting. I was just there for support and a corroboration. That's it. That's all I had to do with it. And the next day, that text message appears. Apparently, T had no idea of E's involvement. Side note, T and E are friends. The text message happened while we were at school, so we took it straight to one of the assistant principals. Okay? All seemed okay, and then I went home, really wishing I didn't have Facebook at this point. I checked my emails as soon as I got home. Needless to say, there were some disturbing emails on there. A little frightening, actually, about her threatening to do stuff to me, bad things. By the time I actually checked my Facebook profile for the post, like the original post was still there. The comments that were left that I had received emails about were missing, but I still had my email notifications on, and there were some really mean things in there. Terrible things she was saying about me. Period of time, my friend let me have access to her Facebook so I could at least see what she was posting about me. Because I had since blocked her from my profile, E allowed me to at least have a look at what she was saying, and she was saying things along the lines of, "You know who you are, you should get a rope and know how to use it." She was basically saying I should kill myself for something that I didn't have anything to do with, which is ridiculous. A little bit after that, a friend, let's call her R, she came up to me and was like, why'd you dub T in? I said I didn't. I know you all think it was me, but it wasn't me. And I went on to say, you know what? No one's gonna ever want to be a friend if you dub me everyone in all the time. That didn't sit right with me. Why would I want friends who are consistently doing the wrong thing? Like, seriously. It's like, no one's ever gonna trust you. It's like, fine, no one trusts me because I'm doing the right thing and they're doing the wrong thing. Okay, I wouldn't want you as a friend anyhow. I've told this story to people who are my friends now. They all agree that if they were in my position, that they would have stuck to their convictions, same as me. It's completely out of my mind that I was being blamed in this situation, that I was the one who did the wrong thing for what I didn't. I was being blamed for something I didn't do, and if I had done it, I would have been doing the right thing. I don't get that. What I also don't get is why E, during this whole situation, never just went, "Hey, it was me. Laura had nothing to do with it." And that's why I don't hang out with anyone from high school anymore. So that's my story this week. Let me know down in the description. Has anyone threatened to hurt you because of something you did or didn't do? Please let me know downstairs in the comments. And please have a serious discussion about this because it's actually really important to me. And I'm really glad that I can look back on this and think, man, that situation was ridiculous. Please don't forget to like this video if you really did like it. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with everything here on Borderless 6. I just want to say that if any of you are going through a tough time at school or an experience similar to the one I just shared with you, please don't be afraid to tweet me at @little_dreamer3 and I will promise that I will try my best to help you out. And I will see all of you awesome people next week here on Borderless 6. Bye. What I learned from this is that I can't alphabetize. minute to save my life.